The Capitol Theater in Winchester, Virginia. Exhibitors Herald World, June 8, 1929. The Capitol Theater in Winchester, Virginia was erected at a cost of $1,000 a seat, fully equipped and furnished in the modern manner. It was designed by Joseph Nielsen, architect of Harrisonburg, Virginia. And Mr. Nielsen states that in his opinion, the Capitol is as well balanced and modern and economically built as it is possible to do when it is figured that 50% of the construction cost is being borne from the space which is rented by the theater for other purposes. This latter feature is a noteworthy one, for non-theatrical space enters into the planning of theater structures to a vast extent these days. The Capitol seats 1,200. Its design is based on Spanish motifs. The service exits, in keeping with modern practices when possible, are sufficient in quantity and location to empty the auditorium without passage through the lobby. The latter is thus left entirely to the accommodation of waiting patrons. Indeed, the Capitol seems to be rather better equipped in this phase than many a modern house, it being stated that on the opening night, a capacity crowd left the theater, and a waiting crowd of similar proportions was seated, all in a period of less than 7 minutes. The main lobby is surrounded by a mezzanine floor, from which patrons enter the balcony on the level at the front. And the mezzanine lounge is directly under the balcony, where they enter by means of 8-foot stairs. The main foyer is designed to give the impression of a patio, that important part of a Spanish building. Marble columns rise from the lobby floor up through the mezzanine. Entrance is had here to the auditorium main floor, or to the mezzanine lounge. The latter surrounds the main foyer, forming a balcony with grilled ironwork railings. Drapes and tapestries are employed decoratively in the motif. The auditorium walls are done in a blend of soft greens, magenta, yellow, and blue. The panel and ceiling beams are of dark walnut. Drapes used for incidental decorations are of old rose over blue. Indirect and cove lighting is employed, with color effect equipment. The Capitol, although located in the south, has no refrigeration unit. Yet from experience with other houses in Dixie similarly ventilated, it is expected that the atmosphere will be comfortable. The upward system is used. The electrical equipment provides for the control of all lights and effects by one man, either in the booth or backstage, and in combination, of course. Westinghouse equipment is installed. In designing the Capitol, the architect took into consideration the all-important matter of acoustics. The plastic decorations were so designed as to eliminate the most reflective materials, while drapes are placed to augment the absorbent qualities of the seats, and of course the patrons. No direct acoustical treatment was used, and the Capitol, it is stated, has excellent sound qualities. The organ is a Robert Morton. Haywood Wakefield supplied the seats. The ticket booth, lobby frames, and mirror work was furnished by the Stanley Frame Company, and the National Theater Supply Company was the source of numerous items of general theater equipment. The Capitol is operated by the Shenandoah Valley Theaters Corporation, in affiliation with Universal. Isaac Weinberg is general manager, as well as vice president of the operating circuit. The Capitol is managed by Frank M. Boucher, who is in charge of Shenandoah Theaters in Winchester. Boucher has had an extensive connection with the film business, having been previously with Paramount and Fox.